Castell'Arquato has one of the most harmonious medieval piazze in Italy, and certainly one of the most stunning. It seems to have two names, Piazza del Municipio and Piazza Matteotti, but sometimes it's just referred to as the Piazza Monumentale. The apses of the Collegiata, on the left, are the most noticeable feature. At the back end of the piazza is the Palazzo del Podestà, and out of sight behind me to the left is the tower of the Rocca Viscontea, which you saw a lot of 2 videos ago under the title Val d'Arda. I tried filming the piazza from all sorts of spots to find an ideal angle, but the best view was the one enjoyed by the birds circling above. The facade of the Collegiata di Santa Maria Assunta is from the 12th century. It's much less dramatic than the apses. The interior is of an austerely simple beauty. In contrast, there's a wealth of color in the frescoes from the 15th century in the side chapel of Santa Caterina. Not a tourist to be seen, by the way, aside from myself. Time for the Visconti Fortress Tower. About halfway up, off to one side of the main staircase, is the armory room. Various period headgear on one side, and 2 full suits of armor in the corners. A collection of the more elegant tools of the trade for those wearing such armor, as well as specimens of the less refined, but no doubt equally effective equipment for dealing with people one doesn't feel like sharing a glass of wine with. The coats of arms belong to the Scotti family of Piacenza and the Visconti family. Instantly recognizable by its famous viper swallowing a child, you may be familiar with it even if you've never been to Milan or smaller Visconti strongholds. It's part of the Alfa Romeo logo. All the knights of yore were no doubt intrepid and valiant, but those dudes were not tall. The entrance to this room barely came up to my sternum. And I wasn't wearing a helmet or carrying a halberd. I'm not very good at reading sundials, but it was definitely time to start thinking about saying goodbye to Castell'Arquato. So I took a last good look at the piazza and the surrounding scenery, and started down the hill towards the bus stop. I had a bus ride, the train, a metro ride, and the long walk before going to my dinner reservation in Milan. Somehow I could tell I was going to be hungry.